We're back for
Back.
Wednesday to Wednesday Tesla weekly recap.
Wednesday.
Tesla stock news up.
Oh, same as it's been.
Elon Musk is now the richest person in the world thanks to it.
Yes, he's overtaken Jeff Bezos for the most richest person in the world and galaxy.
And it seems he will soon lap Jeff Bezos because this doesn't seem to be coming to a halt anytime soon.
People just keep buying Tesla, and the day SpaceX goes public, in which Elon owns like half the company.
I mean, if estimates on value of SpaceX are accurate, Elon Musk has been the richest person for about a week now, right?
For a while now.
No, I wouldn't say a while.
Well, if
SpaceX's Elon's share of his SpaceX would only be about 50 billion.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I think Elon jumped like 50 billion only in this week.
nah, he jumped 50 billion like a couple weeks ago. Whatever. Same. Regardless, obscene amounts of wealth has transcended into a new tier of wealth that hasn't been named yet. So, I don't know.
What do you call a billionaire that can buy every other billionaire? Oh, you only have 1 billion?
Oh,
wait until I show you my 200 billion.
Oh, yeah.
Elon Musk's personal wealth now is actually more than every automaker other than Tesla.
Yeah. I don't know.
Is that a fact? I don't know if that's a fact.
I don't know. I don't know if that's a fact. Maybe not every single automaker, but
maybe not Toyota.
Maybe I want to know how many countries Elon can now buy.
He could buy me. I'll tell you that much. Elon,
Yeah.
I take a small number. Take 100th of 100th.
It doesn't even have to start with a B. It could start with an M. So
you pick the zeros.
yeah, your move, Jeff. I'm waiting for you to now go public with a car company or something to capitalize on this.
We now have a standard range Model Y.
Yes.
And a 7-seater Model Y.
That's not available on the Performance.
Not available on the Performance.
Because you can't go vroom vroom with 6 other people weighing you down.
That would be dangerous.
And your lap times would be bad.
Given the tight space back there.
Mm-hmm. We haven't seen anyone sit in this third row.
We've seen videos of it. We've seen videos that conveniently leave out people sitting in it.
Yeah.
We've seen horrible angled pictures.
Yeah.
But soon enough, we'll see it because estimated delivery is only 2 to 6 weeks. So, or no, I'm sorry. Estimated delivery is 2 to 6 weeks.
We said it from the very beginning. As soon as the Model Y was shown with a third row seat, I looked at my boy Gio and I said, no one is sitting in that seat. The Model X is barely livable back there. I can't imagine the Model Y. You probably have to be less than, like 5'4", and have no feet to be able to sit in the back seat of the Model 3.
How do you look at your third row passengers while they're complaining and just like grunt and say, I paid $3,000 for you to sit there. You shut up.
We are putting this to use. So I can't wait to see those videos of what this third row is actually like.
Unless somehow they made a long body Model Y. There's not much room back there. We'll see.
In other news of coming up short, the range. Elon Musk told me that 250 miles is unacceptably low. But if I look at my computer screen right now on this Tesla configurator, I see the number 244 miles, which my arithmetic might be bad, but I feel like that is less than 250 miles.
I think it's that your arithmetic is bad.
Right. It's just 244 is magically more than 250. So I guess
Correct.
I guess that passes. I'm not player hating here. Obviously, this is more than the 230 miles this was originally coming with. But no one made Elon write that on Twitter. No one made Elon write, we're not gonna release it. Too low of range. But then you released it. with, by your own definition, too low of range. But as with everything in Tesla, I will await the magical software update that will magically find me at least 6 more miles of range.
Now, what's interesting is that this standard range is not a standard range plus. The Model 3 had a standard range and a standard range plus, and the standard range was the base $35,000 car that eventually became discontinued. So our current availability is standard range plus, long range or performance. The standard range plus is, well, the standard range was originally supposed to come with like nothing. It was supposed to be cloth seats, no glass roof, but they didn't fulfill none of that, and they just said, "Nah, just have it all for a less price."
Yeah.
But it does come with partial premium interior, which is only 30 days of free internet connectivity. It does not have the
No
advanced audio package, and it does not have rear heated seats. But the standard range Model Y, again, there's no standard range plus Model Y, it's just a standard range Model Y, has the full premium interior.
So, that little bit of extra price over the standard range Model 3, and you are given premium interior. Now all we have left is the long range single motor, which will slot in between the standard range and the long range dual motor. And then the Model Y lineup will be complete.
So, if you've been following Tesla, you're aware of the Tesla haters that exist in this world.
Oh, yeah.
Those who were saying that, oh, Teslas can be quote-unquote hacked, or, oh, the software is dangerous and these cars are accelerating by themselves. Well, the NHTSA was investigating accidents where drivers said the cars accelerated themselves, and that has now basically been thrown out. It's over. It's done with. The cars did not accelerate themselves based on the finding of the NHTSA.
They wrote, after reviewing the available data, the Office of Defects Investigation, which is ODI, has not identified evidence that would support opening a defective investigation into SUA, which is, I think, sudden unintended acceleration in the subject vehicles. In every instance in which event data was available for review by ODI, the evidence shows that SUA crashes in the complaints cited by the petitioner have been caused by pedal misapplication. So basically every event they found of a complaint of sudden unintended acceleration, they found that it was the driver pressing the wrong button, the wrong pedal. And
sounds about right.
Used autopilot as a convenient excuse.
In more NHTSA news, Tesla was just asked to recall Model S and X over an MCU failures.
We really jumped the gun on that clean slate from the NHTSA. But now they are issuing a recall from Model S's from 2012 to 2018 and Model X's from 2016 to 2018 because your MCU might just shut off.
It affects a decent amount of cars, but no car built after... what month would you say that was in?
March?
April?
I think it was March.
2018?
Yeah.
But every car before that.
Unless you voluntarily got that upgrade where they replaced the memory in the old MCU.
Yeah, see, Tesla acknowledged this issue a few months ago and offered an extended warranty on this program. Or on this issue. Where they were fixing it. You weren't getting MCU 2, they were just fixing the issue. But
I guess not enough people went through that, or now they're not making it compulsory. They're making it mandatory, and NHTSA says that Tesla has by January 27th to submit a full explanation and analysis because they did not issue a former recall. So NHTSA is going to be like, well, why do you think that is, Tesla? If people can't, use their MCU, which has basically every single function in the car, how are people going to use your car? So keep up to date with how that is going, I guess.
Now I had MCU1,
Mm-hmm.
and it crashed a few times.
Yeah.
I upgraded to MCU2.
Mm.
It's never crashed.
If only people were so lucky to just be able to do that. Mr. MCU2 over here. Look at me. Look at my buttery smooth maps. I finally don't have to wait a minute to zoom into a map and wait for everything to load. But it will, well, this is going to be an ongoing issue because Tesla said, no, we're not going to do the recall. And we'll see where it goes from there.
Why don't you take us into Tesla India?
So, Tesla, in their ever unquenching thirst for world domination, is going to another country, that being India, which is the second most populated country in the world. Maybe the most populated country in the world. Maybe they've overtaken China. I don't know yet, but there's a lot of people there. So, definitely a big market for cars. And Tesla has not been in India their entire existence. So, rumors have been swirling around for the past year or more, that Tesla will eventually be moving into the Indian market. And at the beginning of this year, we found that Tesla had incorporated its Indian subsidiary with 3 directors. So they're preparing the entry into India. At the beginning, there are no plans for an Indian factory, and officials are saying that the Chinese Gigafactory will be enough to, supply the demand needed for India. But when that demand cannot be met, they are looking at different spots to place a new Gigafactory or Terafactory or whatever factory you want to call it. So anyone in India that has been pining for a Tesla, your dreams will come true hopefully this year, because Elon Musk even took to Twitter and said 2021, that's going to be the year. We're going to do it. And it's another site for a potential factory. So the world domination continues.
Wrapping the week up. Model S and X. We've gone week after week discussing these potential refreshes.
Mm-hmm.
The production lines were halted, rumored to have a few minor changes, and expectations are of a refresh. We don't know whether it be exterior, interior, if there's even going to be a refresh, but it's expected. And now the production lines are back up and running, but we don't have any new information on what has changed, if anything has changed.
We don't have a car from there, and no one has reported any updated Model S's. The configurator says 7 to 11 weeks, which goes in hand with the 8 to 12 week time period we reported last. So for sure, if there is a change, we'll see it within 2 months. But there's no news. We don't know. We don't know if anything's changed. No one has said anything. For all we know, it could just be the selfie camera for teased, and that's it. Which would be kind of lame, but whatever. So the wait continues. Unfortunately, we didn't get a definitive answer on has there been an update or not. But the configurator's still showing the same old Model S and the same old Model X with no features changed as far as my eye can see. So it's not looking good. It's not looking good for a refresh. We're all stuck with the same Model S and X.
Forever. This is all you get.
Until the end of time, we will continue to drive the same Model S.